Well, live to Heathrow now, Sky's Charlotte Lomas is there. Charlotte, good morning. Heathrow managers hoping this wouldn't happen again with the amount of money they've invested. What are they saying this morning?
Well, they are saying that they're coping well and the situation is improving. Both the runways here are open and running at the moment. The visibility has greatly improved, and I've been seeing in the last couple of minutes planes taking off and landing here, and Heathrow have said that there is no restriction now because of the visibility. And you can see the control tower behind me. During the peak of the blizzard yesterday, you couldn't see that at all. So the situation is improving. There are hopeful signs, but there still is a lot to be done. There are around 100 flights cancelled so far. Terminal 5 was the main terminal where the problems were. 6,000 bags have now been reunited with passengers after being checked in, and Heathrow is one of the busiest airports in the world. They run at 99% capacity, so they don't have that ability to put on extra flights, and that is one of the problems. But they do say they're coping well, and the main advice to customers is to check with the airline before coming to the airport. Check online to the status of your flight.
Charlotte, the pictures coming to us from earlier on, obviously. What are conditions like inside the terminals now? Are there still people sleeping on floors and sitting on planes for hours on end?
No, the situation is improving. There are still long queues at Terminal 5 with passengers waiting to get their tickets reissued and reschedule their flight for a different time. People are no longer on the floors. A lot of people were given the option to stay overnight in hotel accommodation, but a lot of people actually deciding that they wanted to sleep on the floor so that they had the first chance if it became available to get onto a flight. But at the moment, the situation is looking better than yesterday.
Charlotte Lomas at Heathrow Airport, thank you very much.
Sky Charlotte Lomas is at Heathrow Airport for us now. Charlotte, as I was just saying, 1 in 5 flights from Heathrow cancelled. The situation quite grim there.
It is. 260 flights so far have been cancelled today, and this was a decision made in advance by Heathrow Airlines and also the air traffic control under guidance from the Met Office, because they are forecasting yet more snow and low visibility. And under these conditions, Heathrow says it has to leave more space on the runway in between aircraft, and at other airports that isn't a problem. They have the ability to do that, but here they run at 99% capacity, so they simply don't have the option of leaving more room in between the airplanes, and that's why customers have to rebook onto another flight. So yet more disruption here at Heathrow. The runways are open at the moment, but we are looking for more slow to happen later on this afternoon.
And what's the advice to people?
Simply, the advice is to check before you travel. Check with airlines online on the status of your flight before coming to the airport, so that you can avoid the queues here at Terminal 5 and other terminals at Heathrow.
Charlotte, thank you.